here's my coolest flyer so far. Okay, watch as I flip through the records. You see the pictures change, and it looks like I'm building a website, a mobile site for each individual place, but in actual fact, this is just a snippet of Google Street View. Okay, it's a front store shot. Alright, and it looks like that. So we'll zoom in a bit. Let's see what it really looks like. Alright, so we'll flip through these. Alright, so what I've done is I've put two text boxes together. Okay, there's one of them. That's got a transparent background. This has a black background. Let's see if I can move it out. Okay, and it's on top of this image here. So super simple to do. Now I'm going to put this back here. Alright, and the embed code looks like this, which I've talked about in other videos. What I've done here is, okay, just to clarify if you've not looked at the other videos, I've gone down Google Street like this, okay, and then I just snipped out pictures like that. Okay, and then I've dumped them into a folder like here, and I've named them all. Okay, this is my default picture in case I get too lazy to keep snipping out stuff as I'm going down Google Street. Okay, and okay, I've named these images in a column called image here. Alright, and down here I haven't finished yet, so I put in the default image. Alright, I'm going to show you what that looks like in a minute, but basically I've walked down Google Street, I've snipped out an image of their storefront for each one of these places. Okay, and then when I'm finished, I'm going to print them all out and distribute them by hand, so there's no mailing costs. It's just the cost of ink and paper, that's it. So for example, this one, say this dance studio for instance, or cottage here. Okay, well, I'll blow that up and have a look at it. That's just a snippet from Google Street View. I'll show you. Okay, so I did a number of these. I think cottage is back here somewhere. Let's go down here and see. And there it is. So all I did was use my snipper tool and snipped it out like that. Alright, so let's flip back to it, see if we can find it in here somewhere. There it is. Alright, so for example here, now this was made specifically for Yellow Pages scraper that I have. It scrapes out all the Yellow Pages. Anybody that was dumb enough, I mean anybody that invested in Yellow Pages and didn't get their return on investment, which is pretty well everybody. This is what it says. You're paying for Yellow Pages, you're getting the results. So you're hitting them with pain points here. Alright, you can read that. And down here, what have we done? Okay, we've built a mobile site with a built-in loyalty rewards program. Now, you don't have to offer the rewards program if you don't have one, but you can just offer the mobile site, which is still better than Yellow Pages. But basically, it's just stop wasting money, cancel Yellow Pages, only use half that money and get better results. Okay, so here's your solution down here. Now this takes very little work at all. You just cruise down Google Street, snip out the pictures, and it looks like you did a whole whack of work to create these mobile sites for these guys. Okay, and don't print them on just ordinary plain paper. Print it on brochure paper. It'll look even cooler. It looks like you went to a great deal of effort. Here, I'll show you what I mean by brochure paper. Okay, here's some Staples brochure paper, and it is 150 sheets, 32 bucks. That's kind of pricey, but man, I tell you, when you print it out, it looks like you went to a printer. It comes out photographic quality. It looks like you made it just for them. So it's super professional looking, very impressive. Suggest you use it. Okay, now if you just got the addresses, then yeah, eventually, if you get tired of snipping out pictures, you can use a default picture. Okay, like I have here. It's just the default of a storefront. Okay, looks like that. So you can always do that too. Now the way you distribute this is you can either, if you have email, you can actually send them an email of this, or you can print it directly to the printer. There's 37 documents here. I'm going to just show you what they look like. Alright, as I'm scrolling down here, you can see they're all individually personalized for these guys, okay? Like that. And of course, down here at the bottom, they're just generic. Well, not that generic, but it's got the default building in there. And one of the really big selling features here is this builds an SMS list, okay? Not only is it a loyalty program in there, but it builds a list of customers for dirt cheap advertising. So if you get brave enough and you actually go in and talk to the people, that point alone will get them, okay? There's so many features to this. This is my third version of the flyer, and I think it's the best one yet. And of course, we'll keep coming up with new stuff as we go along.